This is Dark Devil Daddy looking to make you a better video game warrior. This is Japan. The wrong Japan. This is the one we need. It's on the island of Kyushu, which is where the Book of the Five Rings was written. And I have to take you back there because that is part of the book. The Kyushu of Miyamoto Musashi's time, obviously, well, it's not entirely different, because some of it still exists. Some of nature of Japan is still intact. No one ever thinks of it. And the island, or the mountain of Iwata, is still there. This actually is one of Musashi's prints. And there's another. He stated you needed to be an artist. You needed to adapt into society. And you also would be beneficial to understand the way of the world and the five elements. That's a Pong console. Why Pong? Well, some of the things got to be about me too, because if I'm introducing it, I'm translating it to what Musashi's strategies and thoughts for gaming. You have to see my old dojo. Yes, here it is, where video game strategy was still applicable. Now, almost every game can apply the Book of the Five Rings. Okay, with a few exceptions. Obviously, Battlefront. Here it is. It's simple. Here's the five rings. Now, he introduces it in the Earth Scroll. There are 5 scrolls. I'm going to introduce what the scrolls are ahead of time. The Earth Scroll is the foundation of the school. In his case, it's the Two Skies School. The process, the learning, everything of the Two Skies School works from a single warrior all the way to grand battles. Every person within the battle, if it's a duel even, if it's the thing of taking on your one warrior against multiple warriors, all these strategies will be applicable. Again, except for goats, possibly, but even then, I think I may make a video arguing how the five rings works for goats. The Earth School is the fundamental knowledge. Basically, what is my sword? How do I use it? Things I have to do to be a righteous warrior. Very earthy kind of things. The second scroll is water. Water lets you see the ebb and flows of battle. Well, it actually is the wholeness of the situation. It's your ability to observe. It is action and reaction. Now, obviously, in that case, the action was there. The reaction's there. In this particular game, Orcs Must Die, you have a lot more plotting, but eventually you get to a action state. She is currently using kind of the Earth state at this point. Where will my enemy be? What are my weapons? How do I use them? Kind of thinking. But it does eventually turn into real battle where action and reaction are a necessity, and you can't plan for everything, even though Orcs Must Die gives you a lot of it, because it's actually a... well, just see my video on it later. The next element is fire. Here's action, here's reaction, there's the energy, there's the attack, there is the passion, the emotion of battle. Very simply put, but we will go through more details of it because it actually is a lot more in his book, and it'll make a lot of sense to video game warriors out there. And yay, victory. Haken is a great game. It also shows us some of the air element, because you get to actually use all of your opponent's weaponry when you make it your weaponry. So if you happen to have a large mech, learn about large mechs. What makes a large mech tick? You can defeat a large mech by being a large mech. Air is the all-encompassing element. It is kind of fluid like water, but it surrounds everything. And lastly, he covers nothingness or void, which is essence. The ability to take all of these desperate things, combine them without effort or thought. This has been Dark Double Daddy. Goats out.